And look at that, friends. We have spring rolls that look amazing with a sauce that took us less than 30 seconds to assemble. Everyone, welcome back to another great episode of Raihana's Cuisines. Today we're going to be making chicken 65, but I have altered the recipe. Now if you want to make the chicken 65 the authentic way, you might want to look up the recipe on that, but I tried to change this recipe and make it a little bit more healthy, so we're not going to be deep frying the chicken. So let's go ahead and review our ingredients here. I have chicken that I have cut into quite small pieces, and I've got the breast here. Now for chicken 65 you could also use the thigh or the leg, chicken leg meat. My house, we just prefer the breast more. And then I've got olive oil here that we're gonna be adding to our wok here. And let's go ahead and review our spices here. I've got fresh ginger that we're gonna be chopping up in little pieces. I've got fat-free sour cream. I've got ginger garlic paste. I've got lemon pepper, cumin seeds, black pepper, cumin and coriander powder, paprika, red food coloring, curry leaves, red chilies, dried red chilies, and I've got a Anaheim pepper here that is not spicy. Now you can substitute the peppers for either red chilies or you could use any green chilies, sombrero chilies, whatever you like. The only reason I use this is because I like the taste of the pepper, but I can't have anything spicy, so I don't like to make this dish spicy. That's my personal, that's just the way we have it at home. But the nice thing about that is that you always can go ahead and add as much chilies that you like. You could add cayenne powder in there too to make it more hot. Then you have another option here of the sambal that you can get at any Chinese store. And this tastes really good, but again, because of dietary restrictions, I can't have any. So you can always get that at the Chinese store and add this. And the other really good thing is you could add the Thai chili garlic paste in there too, and this is extremely spicy. And this I'm sure you can get at any of the Chinese stores or even your grocery store. Then also we're gonna have salt here that we're gonna be adding in there. So let's get started. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil into our pan. And then for the chicken here, I'm gonna just drizzle a little bit of olive oil on top so it helps coat all the spices. And then the only thing that I'm gonna marinate the chicken with would be the ginger garlic paste, the pepper, and salt. Everything else we're going to add later on into the wok. And you can add salt per your taste. So we're going to just mix this. Alright, looks like our olive oil is getting hot. And you don't want to have the olive oil get really hot, reaching smoking point. It's gonna burn. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and first I'm just gonna cut the pepper and I'm gonna deseed it just like so, real easy. that to our oil. Now, if you were using different types of peppers like sombrero peppers or any green chilies, or same thing you would want to do is deseed it and then just add it to the oil like so. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and add our curry leaves in there. We're just going to let it fry just a little bit. Okay. We'll go ahead and add cumin seeds. We just want to fry it until you'll start really smelling the spices. The ginger and the curry leaves are going to start, it's going to be really fragrant. So, alright, let's go ahead and add our ginger in there. And what I'm doing is I'm just going to remove the skin. Okay, I'll go ahead and add our ginger in there. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my chicken in here. Now you could also add tandoori masala if you like. I have, when I was working with this recipe, I've made this several times and I've been omitting and adding ingredients. And I've added the tandoori masala just so that I don't have to add too much of the red food coloring, and it really does taste really good. So that's an option you could add. I'm gonna go ahead and add the lemon pepper in there. Again, if you can't get a hold of lemon pepper, it's okay, you can omit it. You can buy some lemon or lime zest and just mix it with black pepper and just keep it in your cupboard, so whenever I use the lemon pepper, you can just add that in there. Or you can omit it altogether, that's okay too. Okay. Let's go ahead and add our cumin and coriander powder. Go ahead and add my dried chilies in there. Okay, let's go ahead and add our paprika in there. Now you could also use cayenne if you want. going to grab some water and we're going to mix the red food coloring into the water. And I had the powdered, I didn't have the liquid form at home. But if you want to use the liquid form, that's fine too. And if you don't like to use food coloring, this step can be omitted altogether. And then we're also going to go ahead and add our fat-free sour cream in there. You could use yogurt if you like. I like the texture of the sour cream. I'm just going to let this cook for just a little bit. When we come back, I'm going to show you how it looks and when you can tell the chicken is all done. So I just wanted to show you here that, you know, look at how much water it's secreting out of the chicken itself. But that's fine. Just go ahead and cook it all the way until all the water disappears. So we're just going to leave it back on the stove for another 5-10 minutes or until the liquid disappears. And here's the chicken 65 and here's the paratha, and I'm going to give this a try quickly. The parathas are so nice and soft. And they bring out that black pepper taste in there. It's awesome, awesome. So this will conclude our episode of Raihana's Cuisines. Thank you for joining me on this episode. I hope I can see you here next time with another great recipe. See you then, folks.